Раз, два, три. Раз, два, три. Раз, два, три.
Прием.
Так, 6 минут опоздания, ребят. Со звуком проблема.
Dice que problema de audio.
Так, коллеги в зуме сидят, просто мы не можем всех. Так, у нас на трансляции 12 человек висит. В зуме 32. Sorry, dear colleague, I apologize. We have the problem with the sound. So we are ready. Да? Добрый день, уважаемые коллеги. Good day, dear colleague. Let me welcome the speakers and the participants. Today we are in the video studio and the Expo Forum company. My name is Anastasia Kobzeva. I am the head of the Russian Association of the Boat Builders and Small Craft Vessels, and will be moderate our conference today. This is a first experience for us, and we hope that everything going well, but apologize in advance for the possible failures. For the listeners, so we have has been held the streaming on the YouTube channel where everyone could ask questions in the chat, and the technical moderator will be broadcast them to me, and let's remind that conference will be held only in English, but if you have any difficulties in the writing questions in the chat, please write in Spanish or in Russian, we will translate it. And also the participant in the Zoom has opportunities to chat all together or separately. We have a large and interesting program with many presentation and reports, and I would like kindly to ask speakers to follow the rules very strictly in the timing. Hopefully every one of you has the technical schedule, and so please strictly head it. We have to respect other participants and give them opportunity to speak. The couple words about the organizers. RUSBOATS is an independent organization with the representative function of the marketing and foreign trade agency, which protect the interest of the industry participant and bring Russian brands to international market and develop the technologies of Russian-made product. From the Spanish side, the organizer and initiator of our dialogue is the ANEN, National Association of the Maritime Companies, which combine more than 90% of the marine companies, yacht ports, and also the protect the rights of the marine sector in front of the government authorities for the achieve the best legal and labor administrative and environmental conductive. So our first speaker is the best person is our president of the Sailing Union of St. Petersburg, Mr. Sergei Alexeyev, and I will give the wheel the first of you. Okay, please.
Buenos dias, hola. I'm partly also not only working in St. Petersburg, I'm also a member of yacht club in Catalonia, Playa de Aro. So I'm proud to be part of Spain. So I know a little bit situation, and I have to say that we've got very good ties. As normally our national team, Olympic team, get training in Canary Islands. It's common. So we've got also our bases, let's say, in Valencia. We've got training base for our Academy of Sailing Academy, which include 400 people, children mainly. And our task is not only to be to organize different sport events, and so we are responsible to develop children's sport. We are responsible to organize our professional sport. I mean our Olympics sports, and also we're responsible to organize amateur sport. So we're trying to organize annually 70 different sport events in our city, festivals, and also not only in summertime and also in winter time, as we've got such kind of winter sport like buoyers, maybe you know, ice yachts, and also another winter kiting, winter different sports, winter sailing festivals. I'm also responsible not only for St. Petersburg situation with the sailing sports, and also in completely in Russia, because I'm vice president of Russian Federation of Sailing Sport, and we've got quite a lot of different places, starting from Vladivostok. It's opposite Japan, you know, Vladivostok. Also Sochi is also very famous basis. Crimea, also now it's Russian part of Black Sea, and we also got big sports in north part, in Siberia. Let's say some of our yachtsmen trying to sailing in ice ocean, and right this summer we will got special trip around the ice ocean among the shorts. So it's quite important kind of sport in Russia. In St. Petersburg, we've got professional sportsmen, yachting sportsmen, about 5,000 who sailing on permanent base on different boats, and we also got not only sailing boats, also motorboats. Together it's about 60,000 in St. Petersburg. And unfortunately, I haven't got an idea how many in Russia together. But it's, now, to my opinion, it's quite growing sector of our sport. And also, we've got now a big task from our population to organize water tourism. Just last Friday we've got big conference about the water tourism development. So it's quite promising part of our sport and our water tourism. And we also got big developments in Moscow. They've got about nowadays 50 clubs, and they haven't got seaside, but they've got lakes, and they're quite active in Black Sea, our Baltic Sea, Kaliningrad. So they're quite involved in this situation. So it's a big pleasure for me to greet you. And I hope that our future cooperation will be developed better and better. Welcome to Russia, to our exhibition, to our events, to our festivals. And of course, with big pleasure, we will visit Spain what we're doing every navigation every year from different part of Spain. And so thank you very much for your participation and attention. And I'm at your disposal to help you, to meet you, to develop our joint cooperation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Alexeyev. Yeah, of course, the borders are closed now, but we are really looking forward when the Spain will open the door for the Russian sportsmen and Russian tourists.
Both not closed, not for everyone.
Not for everyone.
I will be in a month. I will be in Playa d'Aro.
Okay.
In Catalonia.
Okay. But maybe our colleague will talk us more about how to do it. And so I would like to give the words the Secretary General of the Spanish Marine Trade Association, Mr. Carlos San Lorenzo.
Good morning,
Carlos.
Gracias. Good morning, Sergey. Thank you very much. Привет, no? For the Russian people.
Привет.
Buenos días.
Hello, everybody.
Hola.
Well, hola. Buenos días. Well, just a few words of welcome to our colleagues from Russia and, of course, to ANEN members. Well, good morning to all of you. I would like to thank you all of your attendance at this meeting between Spain and Russia. I hope it meets everybody's expectation that this seminar is the first step in establishing a cooperative agreement. First of all, I would like to introduce our association. ANEN is the representative organization of the nautical sector in Spain. Currently, it covers more than 90% of the industrial and business activity of the national recreational boating sector, as well as various regional associations, as Anastasia told before. Regarding this meeting, our relationship with Russia is not recent, since we have worked together on several occasions at the boat shows in Russia, and some of our members already work with Russian distributors. No one disputes that there is an increasing Russian population in Spain and that we must take maximum advantage of possible synergies between the two nations to create business opportunities. Why choose Spain? I think this is the question. Well, I think we offer five unique factors: climate, environment, infrastructure, nautical opportunities, and gastronomy. As a country, Spain is the second most popular tourist destination in the world, both of proximal markets and distant markets such as Russia. 8,500 kilometers of coastal line makes us a popular destination for everything that has to do with the experience of the sea, the maritime environment, and the coast. We offer a whole country to sailing or navigate. For a Russian market, Spain represents a travel destination for a prolonged stay of more than a week, where you can enjoy the climate and experience along the coast. Nautical tourism focusing on the experience of sailing meets these interests. One of the European powers is the refit and repair sector in the three unique enclaves on the Mediterranean: Balearic Island, Barcelona, and Valencia. Several marinas located in Balearic Island number among the world's top 10. Renovated business park after the 2008 crisis economic. Nautical charter activity influencing sectors of the population that are not yet sailing, with a particular impact on millennials. Recreational boating is a safe leisure option that offers health and safety warranties in times of pandemic, social distance, coexisting with bubbles, outdoor activity. Well, I don't want it to go on any longer. Just thanks again to NIVA for the professionalism, collaboration, and opportunity to participate in this meeting, which I'm convinced will be the first of many to be held now in the future. Good morning.
Thank you very much, Mr. San Lorenzo. If somebody has questions, I remind that you could type in on the YouTube channel or via Zoom chat. So I kindly would like to ask to put my presentation.
Голям хакер си, бе, веднага разбра откъде си гласа.
Видях там една такова.
Кой видя?
Една от човека очи на нахлят.
Да.
Аз да.
So I would like to shortly talk about the Russian boating market, and so we are going a bit ahead in case of the times, so I will not hurry. First of all, we have to talk that the Russia is a huge country, and the population of the Russians is 175 million of the inhabitants, and we live in the 11th, the time zone, and sometimes it's a kind of the problem of the communication. So, for example, if you have the colleague in the Far East and you need to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning for the saying hello and to cooperate. So it's the half of the world in case of the time zone. And in this way, the waterways of Russia is internal waterways. It's 155 kilometers. Of course, many areas in the central part of Russia could be reached only by water transport. So in this way, we have some specific transports. So the small craft vessels, it's not only the leisure boats, it's the boats which we need for the survive. And of course we have to say about the climate, because in the summertime in the Siberia area we could have the plus 45 degrees, and then the same time in the Arctic, no, not the same time, in the summertime it could be a strong minus 60 degrees. In this way, our vessels has to follow up very strong requirements of the polar court, for example. What it's mean in our understanding the small craft vessels? We have the two inspections, which are the small craft inspections in our mind. It's the boat before 20 meters and with the people less than 12%, which are use it not only for yourself, it's not commercial use. As soon as we need the commercial using boats, it's going automatically to the Russian Marine Register. And in the inspectorate of the small craft vessels, so we currently have 1.5 million boats, and every year we have approximately 20,000 boats every year. The classification, the couple words about classification at Apolchi, because it's a bit very tricky for the for the importers. As soon as we have such kind of boats as a hovercraft or hydrofoils, it's also named as small craft vessels. So I will not stop exactly. The most part of the vessels, because as soon as we have some difficulties in case of the registration, a lot of people prefer to buy the boats smaller, which don't need a registration. So, namely, these boats, it's less than 200 kilos with the engine horsepower less 10 horsepower. So, globally, it's enough for the fishing. It's enough for the small charter for insights for St. Petersburg, and of course, we have a lot of fishermen in Russia. The Russians, it's. For example, you could see that Mr. Putin is our leader fisherman, and also using very small boats which don't need registration probably it's some difficulties to getting licenses for this. It's also not easy. It's close to the same as getting driving licenses. Following, returning to the specific of our region, the very big segment of the vessels is hovercrafts. After me, we will have the presentation from the Alexeyev Design Bureau. It's very old and strong design bureau, and which very famous person, Mr. Alexeyev, but I will not put attention on this, giving the words to the Mr. Korolov. What we are producing, the K-hour materials, of course, is the aluminium. Why? Because we need a strong, non-killed boat, of course. And working with the fiberglass materials, it's a bit more difficulties because we are not so experienced in this way. And the most part of this composite boat are coming outside. What it means, the Russian producers. The small shipyards, we have approximately 300 shipyards around Russia. So they produce approximately, depending, of course, on the sites, from the 100 till 800 hulls per year. And of course, of course, so we have to pay attention that now we are our export is very strong growing. So we are putting a lot of force for the exhibitions, for the global cooperations, and you could see that from the 18th till 9, we have only this data that our export was grown up approximately for 250%. I think it's our good result for our producers. Who is sailor in Russia? So approximately 120 motor yachts craft dealers we have. Close to 300 retail shops. Small craft dealers, it's a bit less, and of course the all-engine sailor and service are presented in Russian. What is interesting in our production, so on that Neva exhibition at the last year was first presently the EcoVolt catamaran, which are fully electric, and now they are very, I would say, they are filled up with the orders. I think that's close to 8 catamarans, not only for Russia, already ordered for the shipyards. And the second point, which I would like to pay attention of your attention, is of course the hydrofoils. So how the pandemic was influenced on our business? It's of course very important questions for everyone around the world. In case of the export, we didn't coming down. In case of the internal market, it's not so good, and because of course the people has less money, and as you know, the yachts and the leisure boats, it's a last point where you will invest. But currently the shipyards already working for full. Most part of them, of course, occupied on the government orders, and I think that's the most of part of the small business will survive. We are optimistic. Of course, the exhibitions, everyone, so everything was closed. You know that the Düsseldorf was cancelled at last week. We have the 2K boat shows in Russia. It's a Moscow boat show in the March in St. Petersburg, a float boat show in the September. And one time for the 2 years. So we are making the big exposition of the small craft vessels at the Neva exhibition, and I hope that with the support Mr. Alexeyev, it will be more leisure. We will have and the charter companies and sport sailing. It will not only B2B exhibition. Our key magazines is represented by internationally, so Motorboat and Yachts Russian edition, Yachts magazine Russia, and the Tarpon magazine. It's our local, very interesting magazines, and of course we have the Ocean TV, and I'm sorry I didn't put a logo of our partner Yacht Radio. So we will not pay attention on the internet resources and say a couple words about the charter. During the last 10-15 years, the charter in Turkey and other countries became very, very popular as a leisure because it's not so difficult to getting the international licenses as RYA and AT, and to going to the practice to the Turkey with very comfortable conditions. And as I know from the words of my colleague, that the Spain is a second direction after the Turkey. And I think that's it will be point for the discussion. Why we don't have the internal charter? We have no fleet. We have no fleet, no experience how to serve it. Although we have the perfect areas as the Black Sea, also on the Baltic Sea, Azov Sea, but. If somebody will teaching us, I think it will be also especially in the current condition, very popular. So I'm sorry I'm out of my timing, although asking everyone to be very careful. But globally, yeah, that's all, and maybe some questions, so we could discuss a bit later if we will have the time. Okay, thank you very much for your attention, and I would like to continue our Russian market overview, the Anton Cherkasov, if he's online. Коллеги, переключите на Zoom, пожалуйста.
Yeah, I'm online and ready.
Okay. So, Anton, please continue maybe some words which I didn't finish, how the yachting going in Russia and what's more perspective direction in case of the cooperation could be. Thank you.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Buenos dias a todos. The name of my talk was the Spain through the eyes of Russian tourists and yachtsmen. And I would share my experience after 12 years in the industry when I was working as a boating journalist. And I can say that, of course, Spain is great. And this country is very, very appealing for Russians. Not only as a place for active and passive vacations, I mean hotels or active traveling, but also as a country of choice for immigration. There are many reasons why Russians tend to go to Spain. Carlos already mentioned many factors as a good climate and nice locations and stuff, but also quite important that the prices are very, very moderate, and the law in the Spain is not so strict as, for example, in Germany or other countries like Netherlands. But also the local mentality is very appealing for Russians. So what we have is about 80,000 of Russian residents in Spain. This number was like a year ago, of course, because of pandemic, it didn't go up. And also people go there to start the small business. Lots of small cafeterias and shops were bought by Russians recently before the coronavirus. But now, of course, numbers went down a little bit. But in 2019, there was a 4-fold rise in the purchases of commercial property by Russians. So the benefits are quite simple, but also there are shortcomings, which of course we know. I mean, shortcomings for boating. You know that if we put aside the Balearics, the all shoreline of continental Spain, starting from the north where the border with France is, and down to the rock to Gibraltar, is it's a pretty straight line. There are not much bays or gulfs or archipelagos, which is good probably for sailing boats, but not so good for motorboats. And when people move to Spain or come there to spend like 3, 4, 5, 6 months there with a family, they of course question themselves, shall I buy a boat? And they go to the dealership. It can be a Russian dealership or local dealership, and very soon they realize that the sea is there, but it's open sea, and there is not much cruising grounds around. So, for example, there is a typical story from the yacht broker. There is a 85-feet flybridge boat for sale. It has about 1,500 hours of engine hours, and on the chart plotter you see only one single track. That's sick, which means that this boat was used solely for traveling to the one spot where people just went to swim and then go back. And the Goodrich bearings of this boat, you know, the bearings on the shafts, were eaten up to nothing, but the owners didn't know that. It means that they don't travel much. Of course, there are a lot of nice and very good marinas between along the coast, and some would enjoy, you know, going, for example, down to the south and hoping from one marina to another marina. But this kind of traveling is not for everybody. Another interesting reason to come, for example, to Barcelona is to visit the city, and the large motorboats like 30 meters plus normally do that. They come from Balearics, they come from France, but again, it's like not majority, not what probably not enough. So at some point, people realize, why shall I buy the boat just to keep it in the marina? And that's why some people don't make a decision to buy a boat and use it for charter, again, because during the winter it's not very popular, you know, to charter the boat, and during the summer you have to give people to do something with that boat. Scuba diving, fishing, yeah, that's great, but it's only, you know, small part of the boat owners are interested in this. Sorry to speak about downsides, but that's what information the potential buyers and potential owners of berths in marinas, what they see. That better I would charter at the spot than have my own boat in Spain. Well, talking about Spanish brands on Russian market, I just briefly touched this topic because, of course, as a boating journalist, I have to deal with that. And I can compare Spanish boats in Russia with Uncatchable Joe. There is a funny joke about that, but they virtually don't exist. And every time during Cannes Boat Show, I hear the rumors when the Russian dealers thinking of taking the new Spanish brand and try to distribute them in Russia. But every time the rumors just stay rumors. Why? The reason is that I've never met or heard about any Spanish shipyard or Russian dealer who would develop and support good marketing program. Normally they start, you know, there's a high peak. You get a couple of press releases, you have I don't know, few news online, and then silence. So it means that the people just don't know about Spanish boats. another example, as a jury member of Best of Boat Award, an international award, which this pan-European event, we during this 7 years, or even 8 years of existence of this award, we have never ever tested any single Spanish boat, and never got any inquiry from the Spanish shipyard. While, for example, even Portuguese shipbuilder, your neighbors, they are active and they are trying to promote their small brands internationally. What can be done in this situation? I would suggest that the only obvious way to, to promote the country and boat builders and marinas through the Russians is to act all together. I know that ANEN does a great job, doing the international marketing, but probably it's not enough, and you should use the experience of such associations like HISVA in Holland, or Finboat, which is probably more relative, because we all know that alone we can't, conquer the world, and this experience would help, to promote the country altogether. So basically, that's what I wanted to say, and please don't take it as a criticism. It's the real situation which I see from being inside of my country and from traveling, and being in the Spain. Because when you fly down to Catalonia, you see that marinas are full, but the sea is empty. And somehow all together we have to change this situation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Anton. So if somebody will have questions, please type me or type in the Zoom. We will answering directly. So now I would like to finish our yachting overview and give the words to Jose Luis Fayos, the Technical International Director of the ANEN, and hopefully we will know how it's going on the Spanish market. Jose?
Thank you, Anastasia. Privyet is Spania. Good morning from Spain. Thank you, Niva, for organizing this event. And as the previous speaker, Mr. Anton, mentioned, this is the first step, and I hope that with our cooperation, more boats, more brands, more Spanish products could be visible in the Russian market, and even the opposite. So we welcome all of you to come to Spain to visit our marinas, our ports, our products, and start a positive cooperation. I would like to share my screen and then show you a few figures I've prepared to show you how is the Spanish marine industry. But I'm not sure if, yes, that's, I think it's not working properly. I think someone has to allow me to share my screen or being co-host. Anyway, I'll do it without sharing the screen. The marine industry in Spain is composed of about 4,000 companies, and it's about 20,000 direct jobs. So the marine industry is growing in the last years, and now is one of the most important touristic industries in the whole country. If we don't consider just the direct jobs, the marine industry is about 82,000 indirect jobs, considering some other businesses around the marine industry, and about 5 billion euros of add value. So that's a huge amount of money And this is about all synergies. They are linked to the marine industry and all the services and businesses around. Main subsector of the marine industry in Spain is construction and refitting of yachts. We do have about 1,000 companies related to that business and about 7,000 direct jobs. Next subsector of the industry is the distribution of boats and equipment. At the end of the webinar, we would have a sample of Spanish industries, also boat builders and distributors. And of course, the services, marinas and services are really, really important for our industry. Most of the companies are based on the Mediterranean, and the Balearics and Catalonia and Valencia are hotspots for new companies and for existing companies in that field. Also the Canary Islands that are very popular during the whole year. I'm going to check if now I can share the screen. Yes, I think now it's possible. Sorry for the delay, but now you can see my screen, and that was I was showing you. The main or most of the companies are right here on the Mediterranean coast. Let me share some figures about boat registrations in Spain. Every year we register about 5,000 boats, and the last year was really different from the others because of the pandemic. But anyway, we register about 5,400 boats in the whole year. Most of the boats are up to 6 meters length. The main 70% of the boat registrations are boats under 6 meters length, and then the next range is between 6 and 8 meters length. It's about 20-25 feet. If we split boat registrations by type of vessel, we realize that most of the boats are motor yachts, motorboats, and also personal watercrafts that are becoming more and more popular during the last years. The next range is about small boats and ribs that are also really, really, really popular. There is another trend, really important, and that we consider is a very good link with the Russian market, as Mr. Anton mentioned before, that is charter. To rent a boat is becoming more and more popular in Spain, and we registered last year more than 1,000 boats for that purpose. This does not mean that just 1,000 boats are displayed for rent. That just means that new boats under the Spanish flag were registered during the last year for charter. But of course, there are so many other boats under other foreign flags chartering our waters. Most of them were boats up to 6 meters length for day charter and for small journeys or short journeys at the coast. Again, if we split and look after and check the figures, we realize that most of the new boats registered for charter are motorboats. But if we look into the charter market in Spain, we would realize that there is another view. I'm going to show you some figures about Nautal, that is a very famous marketplace for charter in the world. It's a Spanish company, and they have in their website about 30,000 boats on display for charter in the whole world. Most of them, 12,000 boats at the website, are sail boats. That's because sailing boats are the most popular boats for charter, not just in Spain, also in the Med, and I think it's not just here, it's in the whole world. Then catamarans, multi-hulls, are becoming more and more popular, also in Spain. And that's the reason, because some marinas are fitting their berths to host these multi-hulls in their yacht clubs and marinas. Which is the most popular length for rental boats? Nautal considers that the most popular are boats from 10 to 17 and peaking in 12, 13 meters length. That's very popular in the Balearics for a week, for a sailing week, and that's the big trend on that. Considering all the data got by Nautal, that as I mentioned, is one of the most popular marketplaces for chartering in Spain. And by country, Greece, Spain, and Croatia are the countries with the highest concentrations of catamarans and also sailing boats. Croatia, as you know, is a very important hotspot for chartering in the whole Med, but is followed by Greece and also Spain. So from 2014 to now, the booking has increased a lot in Nautal and some other marketplaces like Nautal. So rental boats and chartering has become more and more popular, and by sure is going to be even more in the following years. And as I mentioned again, I think it's one of the best connections and opportunities between the Spanish and the Russian markets. Why not hosting more Russian charter boats in our waters in the following years, not just for Russian customers, also for worldwide customers. Which is the distribution of Nautal rentals. Nautal has so many boats in Spain, but not just here, also in other countries and also for other customers like Germans, English, French, Italian, Dutch, and even Russians, as you can see in this figure, in this graph at the end of the graph. Let's talk a little bit about yacht ports and marinas in Spain. This graph shows the trend from 2003 to 2015 about the number of berths in the left side and the number of marinas and yacht ports on the right side. So it's about maybe 400 marinas and yacht clubs in the whole country, and about 150,000 berths for the whole country, mainly on the East Coast and mainly in the regions of the Balearics, Catalonia, and also Andalusia and Valencia, that are leading the numbers. Let me share with you this figure because we consider it's very important in order to realize the potential of Spain, considering other countries like Germany, Croatia, France, Greece, Italy, and the UK. This column shows boats per 1,000 inhabitants. Our figure, our indicator is 4.2, and Croatia has the highest number, and also Germany and Greece. So there is a lot of room left for increasing boats and of course business market in Spain. If we consider and we compare with other countries like Germany, Croatia, and France. Finally, I'm going to share with you a few data about the superyacht industry in Spain that is also really important. Basically, in the Balearics, Catalonia, and also Valencia region. Europe as a whole is a hotspot for refitting superyachts, and here in Europe we have most of the main superyacht yards and centers for the marine and for the industry. In this graph, we can see number of total refits from 2016 to 2024 as a expectation, and the line of refits done in Spain. The line is has the same trend as the whole of Europe, and it's a little bit increasing. That's because our refit centers are being more and more popular and are increasing from the beginning to what they are right now. MB92, STP, Astilleros de Mallorca, maybe are the main or some of the main super yacht refits in Europe, and also, of course, in Spain. So, main conclusions to wrap up my presentation. The marine industry in Spain is becoming more and more relevant. Charter market is really growing, and there is a very good opportunity to cooperate with you on that field. Super yacht refit in Barcelona and the Balearics are really also important. And let me say again that, as Mr. Anton mentioned before, there is a lot of room to improve in order to make more visible Spanish boat builders, Spanish services and products in the Russian market. And I hope that with this starting point, we could develop a very prosperous cooperation in the following days. Thank you so much. Спасибо.
Muchas gracias, Ese. Thank you for its very interesting data.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias. Gracias. Gracias.
Very interesting report. Thank you.
I have some questions to you, but maybe I will do it a bit later and maybe in the private chat. We are missing the one speaker, Mr. Sergei Korolev, say about the hydrofoils vessels. They would like to shortly present the small video about the Russian hydrofoils. And on this video, we are finishing our session in case of the markets overview and the productions. And the next session will be about the education, sport, and charter. And it will opened by Mr. Druzhinin. And now I would like to ask our technical service to show the video. Okay, you just have a look at our hydrofoils, and I would like to say a couple of words about the Alexeyev Design Bureau, because in the Russian shipbuilding, Alexeyev name, it's, I think, the number one, because it's most talented engineer and designers who was many years ahead of the time, created such kind of direction of the hydrofoils. And of course, previously, during after Second World War, there was a lot of attention for the military, but I hopefully that everyone know our Meteor and the Rocket projects, which are accelerating over 100 kilometers per hour, and the other project, which was in the 1966, the first Ekranoplan, which known as the Caspian monster, which could flying close to 20 meters above the sea level, with a speed 400 kilometers, over 400 kilometers. And so it's very interesting project, and hopefully if you interested in this way, I think you could contact with the Mr. Korolov later. Okay, so we are finishing our blogs about the markets overview and production, and I would like to give the words for the next speaker, Mr. Fyodor Druzhinin. He is also very famous person in our yachting, Russian yachting world, because he is one of the two Russian racers who participate in the mini transat race. And I would like that he talk about his experience, and they are quite successful in this way. And also the topic of our discussion will be yachting education and the practice. So what we need to successfully learning the yachting knowledge and skills, navigation, and have a successful practice as soon as we have very short seasons, and what kind of the opportunities could give our partners. Okay, please give the words Mr. Druzhinin.
Yes, hello everybody. Well, basically, Anastasia has already done a good job in introducing me. So, but anyhow, my name is Fyodor Druzhinin. I'm a sailing school director and master instructor, and also a sailing school owner, which is a little bit different from actually, from teaching people. So, if you have any questions for me after this, please feel free to contact me. I'll drop my coordinates in the chat as well. So who are we? Well, 60 Degrees North is a sailing school, charter agent, and also expeditions club. Our main job here is to teach people how to use sailing boats. We do it for the last 11 years. And apparently we are not doing it so badly, because we have now we have 4 instructors, a few boats of our own, and we don't concentrate too much on the marketing. We mostly do it on the water, so we have a reasonably good name in the community. We are active in Finland because it's close to the border, close to St. Petersburg. Also, we work a lot in Turkey. Because, as I will explain in a few seconds, that it's at the moment still for Russian clients, Turkey and Greece, it's the best combo, considering the price, proximity, and the quality of the services ashore. But also very important for us is the region of Canaries, where we do a lot of chartering, and we also do there some winter training. So for us, charter is a natural need. For St. Petersburg, Moscow, it's very important, because the local season for St. Petersburg is only 4 months. Okay, So the charter, Russians started to charter the boats before 2006, but around 2006, 2007, the situation it became really like a stampede, and there was a growth. So it was like a really booming market. Around 2013, 2014, this stopped a little bit because there were certain political events and economical events as well. But we still have a growing demand for charter, growing demand for sailing education. And at the moment, there is about 5 sailing schools in St. Petersburg which are active. And in total, there is 47 active sailing schools in Russia under international yacht training license and such licenses as International Sailing Association, and some even working under British Royal Yachting Association license. So the demand for sailing education here in Russia, and I presume it's the same in Spain, is extremely volatile. Especially, well, because this is the very luxury commodity for us. And as soon as we start to have any economical uncertainty or instability, this market suffers a lot. We are one of the first hit. Actually, we can, many times we can predict how economy will do just by looking at how our numbers grow or fall. So we can use the number of people who study sailing and charter boats as an indicator of upcoming economic crisis. So in regards to numbers, average school in Russia puts out around 30 to 150 students a year, right? It depends on economic situation. It's not really stable. If economy in Russia and in the world in general is doing good, then we can have a lot of people. And in total, in good years, in St. Petersburg alone, as a city, we have, I estimate we have, the bottom border is around 200, 300 new skippers every year, of which maybe 60–70% are interested in chartering immediately the same year they finished. The total numbers for St. Petersburg and Moscow is, I think we will have somebody from Sea Radar here, Max, who will probably know better numbers. But in general, even in 2020, we still had new skippers chartering, okay? Because there were people who finished their education, and if they had access, people want to go afloat, okay? They want to go afloat, they want to go sailing, and we still had new skippers chartering in the countries they had access to. Unfortunately, that was not the case of Spain. We operate as a small charter agency here, and I do not know of a single person who chartered a boat successfully in Canaries this year. So unfortunately, Spain is not the first region our skippers go to. There is a number of reasons. The first is proximity, because it's much easier for us to fly someplace like Turkey or Greece, because it's closer. It's 2 hours flight instead of 4 hours flight. So it affects the costs of the trip. The charter price, it's leveled around Europe. It's nearly the same, I'd say, in Spain and other countries. But the costs of traveling and mooring are, because, well, still a lot of our skippers, they are not as well off as some of the skippers from Germany. So the costs of traveling and mooring in total are important. Especially if you speak about regions as Baleares, mooring in the ports of Palma de Mallorca or Ibiza is not really a cheap thing. So easiness of navigation for newbies is also important, and as has been said today, the coast geography and winds in the southern Spain and Costa del Sol, Costa Brava are not really easy to navigate if there is wind blowing. There are not so many natural harbors, not so many marinas to visit. And although the coast is very interesting from a tourist point of view, I don't see many of our students going there for practice. So the two main regions that our students are going to for practice, and two main regions that we are interested to is, of course, Canaries, because Canaries is the winter destination for us. Okay, so I don't have the numbers again, but I think most of the charters that are booked in the time around New Year will be skippers from Poland, Ukraine, and Russia in the Tenerife and Gran Canaria. And summer charter in Baleares, a little bit less so, because as I said, it's a little bit more expensive. In regards to boat placement in Spanish marinas, some of our students are actually buying the boats. But the total number is not big. So I'd say at the moment we have around only 3 of our students keep their boats in Spain. I mean sailing boats, because we are a sailing school. And the destinations are Costa del Sol, Valencia, and Barcelona. So what are the issues for us in Spain? First is that the legislation is out of sync. Russia does not accept the UN resolution number 40. If you don't know what it is, it's a resolution that allows for international certificate of competence. So if you receive your ICC in Estonia or France, you can take your license and then you can charter with this license. Russia does not support that, and with our national license for sailing, we cannot, our licenses are not accepted under UN resolution number 40. Some charter companies accept Russian national license, but some not. It's real nightmare for us. So international yacht training certificate of competence also sometimes not accepted as proof of competence, and especially in Spain, where the rules are very strict. Sometimes it doesn't get accepted, and some companies accept and some not. So there is some general rule, but not everybody knows it. And the third problem is that insurance. Many insurance companies, Yacht Pool, Pantaenius, stopped working with Russian clients due to economic sanctions. And it becomes increasingly more difficult with each year to insure the boats under Russian flag staying in Europe. And this is an issue that we still we suffer from it ourselves, because we own the boats that are based in Europe. And this is becoming more and more of an issue. So this is basically it. If you have any questions, please ask. Thank you very much for your time.
Fyodor, thank you very much. It was really impressive and interesting, and that's good that we have a streaming and all information we could have a look in the details later. Okay, so the next speakers, which probably continue the charter topics and education topics, is General General Director and the owner of such kind of accelerator. I don't know, it's platform which names Siradar, Maxim Terpov. Maxim, are you online? Ready?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello, everyone.
Okay, perfect. Okay, take a wheel.
So I need to demonstrate my screen. Yeah, share. So hello, everybody. My name is Max. I'm professional captain, founder of Atlantis Sailing Cadet Agency, co-founder in Sail Academy, serial entrepreneur. Also, I'm the founder and managing partner of Sea Radar. Sea Radar is a full-cycle yacht booking concierge service for professional captains. So we are not just a yacht rental aggregator, we are the pocket consultant for professional skippers. So, just a moment. Okay. So let's speak a little bit about the charter in Spain. I mean the sail charter, especially. Some statistics in 2019. There were 15% of tourists from CIS, approximately 25% of the local Spanish tourists, and 60% of all other countries in proportion. Italians, Germans, French, Switzerland, Norway, and so on. Northern Europe also love Spain, and Balearic Island, Canarian Island also because it's a brand for many people. What we see in 2020, so in June last year, the lockdown was cancelled, the borders have opened, but European customers were not ready to go. There was still a fear of virus, and all charter companies lowered their prices. July-August, 95% of the clients were from Spain who were on yachts for the first time. They went to study sailing instead of hotel because many hotels were closed. So many tourists from Spain have tried yachting at the first time. This gave a full load for the high season. For us, price have been reduced by charter companies, but in general, we did not lose much money. So since August, September, and October have been booked mainly by Germans and Northern Europe clients, but the second wave of COVID moved the charters as well. That's why from September, there was no charter business until the end of the season. The situation is similar in the Balearic Island and Canarian Island, the same, since 80% of charter market in Spain is the Balearic and Canary Islands for us. 2021, what we will see. Everyone expects that the lockdown will be removed, of course, because it's necessary that the number of new cases does not grow, and everything goes to this. Spain domestic market is due to open 2021, as are other European countries. Now there is a rapid recovery of the market, and also a new fleet arrives, even new charter companies appear in Spain. The market has been growing rapidly before, and further growth is expected. If suddenly the lockdown is not removed and the European public will not be, then the 2021 season will work on the domestic Spanish market. The state of the market, some trends and market metrics. The average check for the year is 2,500 euros for a charter week. High seasonality. The price for charter between May and August differ by more than 2 times. Many Spanish families own yachts, and it's normal practice for them to travel by their own yacht. Yeah, a month-long cruise from Malaga to Balearic Island, for example, is common case for the average Spanish family for each year. Yachting is prestigious in Spain and popular among those who can afford it, because Spain is not a very rich country as well. So we see the trend. Yachting is getting younger. Companies of 25 years old peoples come and relax on yacht instead of the hotel. Mallorca, Ibiza, beautiful legendary places where every Spanish goes to least once a year. Prices with Croatia, for example, are about the same. August and here and there, the most expensive months, the high season. So a little bit about stop factors and the main problems. Yachting is a not cheap pleasure, as you know, not available for everyone. Next one, we have long flights from Russia, from Moscow and St. Petersburg, most often with landing in Barcelona or Madrid. Also, we need the tourists need visas. Visa is a barrier for some tourists, unlike, for example, Turkey or Montenegro. Spain is not the low-cost charter among European yacht charters. The price of yacht charters is average or above the average. In this case, most regular tourist goes to Turkey or Greece is most cheaper than Spain today. But we will see. Maybe in near this future, the situation will change. Thank you very much. Good luck and see you at the sea.
Maxim, thank you very much. It's also quite interesting data, which has to be keep it in our pocket. Okay, I think that's this education and charter session we could closing and going ahead with the sales productions and distributors, because we have a lot of interesting presentations from the Spanish manufacturers. But first of all, I would like to give the words to Olga. Olga is the CEO of Yonacor company, which is keeping the leading brands as for the distribution in Russia, and probably she could talk about this. Olga, are you online?
Yes, hello everyone.
Okay.
Anastasia, thank you for calling our company leaders. I think we have many colleagues who are also great and very strong on the Russian market, or let me say, working with Russian-speaking buyers. But thank you for the invitation. Anastasia?
Okay, Olga, could you say what kind of the boats are more popular for the Russian customers? So some prefer the big super yachts, or maybe it has to be small sailing boats. What Russians like?
It is, as you mentioned, it is really depending of the size of the yacht. And you can't say Russian people like sailing yachts. Sure, there are many Russians who like sailing yachts, but at the same time, there are many people who use just motorboats. And I would say that at the moment, motor yachts are more popular than sailing yachts. But as a dealer of Halberg Rossi, since 2002, I think, or 2003, I need to mention that sailing yachts are getting more and more popular because the education, thanks to our colleagues with schools who gives license for sailing, and it is difficult to say, but I think the bigger part of the market are still motorboats. Yeah, and sure, there are different sizes, different range, smaller boats, bigger mega yachts, and super yachts. Please ask me the concrete questions, what is interesting for you.
I'm sorry, I forgot to switch on the sounds. And the question is from our colleague from not from Russia. Is it true that the Russian prefer to buy and keep a boat outside? And is it related somehow with the political situation? Maybe it's better to invest the money in the international yachting market instead of Russian. What do you think about?
I think I understand what you mean, but of course, if we are talking about smaller yachts, you have always limited the range where you can go with a smaller boat. That is why the owners of the yachts below 20 meters, they prefer to keep their boats where they live or where they use them more. And if we are talking about bigger boats, here is a question where to go and where the infrastructure is better. Yeah, for example, sure, you can keep your 30 meters yacht in Moscow, but where you can go with it? You just can use it a little bit or keep it as a home. But in Europe, you can go anywhere and you can explore the sea. That is why many Russian people, let's call them yachts, bigger super yachts owner and mega yachts owner, they prefer to keep their boats in Europe because there are more places to go, there are more places to see, and of course there are more places for refit, and mariners are offering more services than here in Russia. That is a main issue, but I don't think that it is a political reason, not at all. No.
I would like to add it's a key question for us, for our industry. Where the storage the boats? That's a main problem for those who would like to buy and to use boats in Russia. So we involved very much our union to realize how to do this. You know, this is topic of our permanent discussion, and maybe we will discuss it during our meeting as an exhibition.
Do you mean the winter storage or just keeping the yacht? Because in Europe, smaller boats, they stay on the water, they stay in the marinas. Sure, some marinas in Europe, also in Spain, they offer facility to keep board on the shore. So
it's of course a Russian problem, because we cannot storage boats in the winter time on the water place, on the water. So we have to take it out of the water, and it's a real problem. So mainly we're trying to use Finnish facilities, and now we're trying to invest in Russia to special places. Yes, it's very, very important. Yeah.
Yes, you're absolutely right. For example, in St. Petersburg, we have just one place for the winter storage, but again, they are very limited with a lift, yeah, and with the size of the yacht. Yeah, and many owners who keep their yachts in the north of Russia, in St. Petersburg, okay, northwest, they prefer to go to Finland or Estonia. Or even some go to Germany. Yeah, but now with pandemic, it's also a bit a problem with traveling. Yeah,
Agree. Yeah, it's a real problem with the situation.
okay.
Okay, Olga, thank you very much. And they continue the story about storaging and marinas. I would like to ask Miss Ellie Ramos. Are you here, Ellie? I'm sorry, it's not good. We hear you. Could you say something more?
Yes. Good morning to,
Yeah.
to all companies and organizers. I worked for Puerto Sotorande since 1988, so I will leave my name and my email number and telephone number so anyone can contact or make any queries to me, okay? I think if it's possible, we would like to see the video. We don't have too much time, and I would not like to take any others time to communicate.
Yeah, sí. Gracias. you could say some words as a comment for the video.
I cannot hear it. And
yeah, looks like we don't have a sound for the presentation, so maybe you're just saying some words for the comment pictures.
no problem. We have registered Marine Safe, Porto Seguro during this year, during the pandemic. So we like to show us the installations been improved with all kind of services to give advice to our clients with the relation to cameras in the offices or all the change in the port with the signalectic in order that they have spaces and CO2 was reduced in the buildings areas. Okay, Porto Grande is market position. We are market leader and reference point for Andalusia nautical installations. The strategic location crossword between countries and cultures, Gibraltar and Africa, is this provision of quality services. The services we offer are selective and exclusive. The specialization in providing quality marine services. We have a boat yard with 200 tons travel lift, 8,000 square meters. Also, as Olga mentioned, we have installations to keep the boats during the winter and the maintenance. The charter companies are so much consolidated in Sotogrande. In the area, as it's international now, it's polo tournaments and golf, like Ryder Cup in 1997. And we had races, very important as well, like RC 44, G80, the Classics 50M, which are 4 of the boats that are competing in the world from 1909 and 1912. We had competitions also on the Optimist. This year was the first tournament. It was lovely to see all the children. We have a sailing school. The Real Club Maritime organized also 22nd race will be held this year. And we have quality and respect for environment. Our installations are 9,014 and 1 and 45,001 ISO certifications. We have blue flag every year. We address all our services and we have a specialized team of personnel. And I like to see all the DC sailing school. Last year we have about 500 members that could enjoy therapy, sailing, and it's visit every year by 900 school for the environment activities. As much as I can say, I'm at your disposal for any queries. We have a lot of local area of nautical and brokers like Sanseca or Princess, and in top boats. I better not mention all of them. But we can be at your disposal for any other queries. Thank you very much.
Dear Maribel, I just want to add, many of my clients, they are keeping their yachts in Sotogrande. And I need to say that they were always happy with service me as well as their broker. And your shipyard have a very experienced people, and what I like that there I always can get service quite fast. We don't need to wait long. So thank you for that, and I highly recommend this marina.
Thank you very much, Olga. My name is Ellie. I think Maribel is also somewhere.
Sorry.
I love her.
Yeah, sorry.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. And so the topic about marinas became more active and active. And so I don't see on my screen nothing.
Thank you very much, Anastasia. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Carlos,
Yeah,
for
we will
this
come to you.
organization. Thank
We
you very
will
much.
It's very interested to just discuss it. So the next speaker is Mrs. Maribel, Director of Nautic and Value of the Ixos? I'm sorry. Ixos. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Maribel, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Okay, perfect.
Well, good morning. First of all, I would like to thank the St. Petersburg Federation, the NIVA, and the Russian representative for your interest in the Spanish offer, as well as to thank ANEN for also the organization. My name is Maribel Vela, and I am the Managing Director of the St. Feliu de Guíxols Yacht Club. We are located in the Mediterranean. Let me try to show you a map. We are located in the Mediterranean. Yeah, the location is one of our special selling points because we are very near to Barcelona, only 50 miles from Barcelona. We are next to the French Riviera, 165 miles in the north, the Balearic Islands down to the south, 110 miles. So we are located at the very heart of the Costa Brava, which means the rough coast. This is probably one of the most beautiful and spoiled stretch of the Mediterranean coast. I would ask to show a video. It's just a 2-minute video, but I think it will help to understand what people can get in the area, in Girona area, for those who don't know. Please go on with the video.
Last sunrise, and tomorrow I'll be back in my world. A few days ago, all of this was unknown, and today I feel like it's part of me. Something inside me has caught fire, and I feel more alive than ever.
Calling for a reason to get going again. Yeah,
is in the days like today, when the world seems to rotate more slowly, when each lived experience seems unique and unrepeatable, and the future does not matter, I feel how the hours fill me with life.
Well, thank you so much. I have to say that there is quite a large community of Russian people in Barcelona and Costa Brava area. So I take this opportunity also to invite the president, Mr. Sergei Alexei, to San Feliu de Guíxols Yacht Club, as we are only 5 minutes far from Platja d'Aro. So I wait for you in San Feliu, okay? Well, the Costa Brava has always been synonymous with fine gastronomy, made famous by some of the world's leading chefs. There are 22 Michelin stars in 16 restaurants in the area. This is one of the most appreciated points of the area, especially for our Russian clients. They always tell us that. The Costa Brava is also very attractive with landscape. I will show you a few pictures of the area. Coves, reddish stones, natural parks, crystal clear waters, very impressive for scuba diving and all kinds of sports, water sports. And this is the marina. We have 412 moorings, berths. From those, we have 12 that are for super yachts. I will explain a little bit. Our offer for super yachts is one of the most required by the Russian clients. We have the dock here, and the maneuver, the mooring is really easy. We do a stern to the dock. We are very proud to say we are focused on service. We have a great staff that is always ready to help. So they will help all the captains to throw the lines to the boys, and it's a very easy port to moor. Also interesting for the Russian market is that we have the consignatory service, not just to do the paperwork, but also to assist to any needs the clients may have, from goods, shopping, to any kind of activities booking, any other requirements. This yacht club, with over 60 years, has a really good reputation among the yacht clubs in the Mediterranean. Mainly during the winter, we organize sailing regattas. A sponsorship for regattas is always welcome. If a company wants to introduce a brand or do promotion, this is a good opportunity. We have regattas with hundreds of participants. And we also do a sailing school with over 2,500 kids during the winter. So you are all welcome to San Feliu de Guíxols Yacht Club.
Muchas gracias.
Yeah, Mr. Sergey likes Spain very much, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Mirabella. Very interesting and nice pictures. We are already discussing what's the nearest flight to Spain, and because it's very cold here. Okay, but we have to go ahead, and I would like to give the words Yami Cortesero, if you're ready. Yami?
Yes, I'm ready. Yes.
Okay.
Do you hear me?
Okay, I'm sorry for the wrong pronunciation of your name. Okay, so let's
That's
go back
there is
for
the same problem with the Russian surnames.
Okay.
Okay, good morning for everyone. Thank you very much for the invitation to participate in this event. I would like to introduce myself. I am the head of sales of Astilleros Astondoa. Astilleros Astondoa, it's first of all, I would like to say that Spain is a very nice and good destination for boating, but we have a huge industry with a lot of history for many years to building boats, accessories, and infrastructures. Astilleros Astondoa has an history that more than a century. We was founded in 1916. 1916, that's correct, and more than 105 years. We build boats. Now we are located in Alicante, and this shipyard was founded in the north of Spain. And we are specialized and dedicated for luxury yachts, and especially from the range from 12 to 38 meters. We have the philosophy. It's to build luxury boats with impressive customization, quality, and innovation. Our history in sales, we sell the boats in we are selling international market for more than 35 years. Now our main market is United States, and the second is Europe. In Russia, we have since 3 years ago, we have a dealer agreement with a Russian company. It's located in Moscow. It's Aura Yachts. It's a company that belongs to the most important retailer luxury cars company. It's Avilon Group, and we are very happy with the performance in the market, in the Russian market. To talk very brief about our range, we have a range, the coupe range is a sporty range, and we have after that the flagship is the flybird range, and the yachts and super yachts from 30 up to 38 feet. This is our range, and now constantly we are developing new models, and we try to keep updated all the range. We have only 5 minutes. I think that I spent 2 minutes, and then the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I think I would like the best way to show how is the company is to show a video for the product. And now we have a video for our last novelty, last model that we launched last October, and now it's in the water, and now we have on production other units. We are very happy with this, and I think that you can check and you can feel what is Astondoa yachts. Can you switch the video?
Let's take a look into the new model of Astondoa, the AS8 yacht of 25 meters of length and 6 meters of beam, with a new approach for the life at sea. When accessing the boat from stern, it is possible to appreciate a connection between the cockpit and the beach club. We try to combine 2 spaces in one without losing the essence of its 82 feet. The location of the cockpit's furniture, the glazed balcony, and the design of the access steps between both spaces, along with the couch of Beach Club, have created a more integrated space. 2 wide side aisles lead us to the bow with a mid-length step from which the carbon fiber handrails humanize the yacht, and at the arrival to the bow they merge with a huge stainless steel A, emblem of the company, which faces forward to the future and backs the small bow seat, under which are located the mooring bits which disappear from the deck.
The generously sized flybridge features a contemporary design sitting area and fulfills its intimacy and privacy functions. The interior design of the AS8 by styling, development and execution could be classified as an art in motion. Its spacious 7-meter-long living and dining room with large glazed areas and low-profile side bows give a close view of the sea. The kitchen bridge has large front windows that fill the space with light, and the control panel, with an avant-garde and ergonomic design, is responsible for merging two spaces as different as the bridge and the kitchen, creating a stable and attractive set. The aesthetic is modern and elegant, sophisticated but visually simple. The white matter lacquers with their shapes provide a sensation of movement. The very fine finishing mouldings are a statement of elegance, and the leather panels with grey-beige gradients, handmade in situ, create the art in motion. The matte wood panels give the ensemble roundness. The bathrooms, with their height and a great transparency in steel and glass, expand the space. The new AS8 is the result of the blend between a contemporary design, style and colour and trim, with our craftsman's timeless knowledge, that makes our yacht unique, beautiful, practical and flawlessly finished, where every detail counts.
Okay, thank you. This is we are very proud with this new product. And well, Spain is not. We have not a huge number of shipyards and boat builders, but we compete with the premium brands in the world. And well, this is my presentation. Thanks a lot for the time, and good day for everyone. Sorry, any question?
Yeah, I think it's quite interesting brands which you have, and I think that would be nice if you are talking with the Olga, because Yanakor Marine specialized for such kind of big boats. Olga, what do you think about this brand? Did you know about it before? Olga?
Yes, I'm here.
What's your thinking about Astondor yachts?
Actually,
it could be interesting for the market.
Absolutely, and Russian people know Astondor. Between of my clients, there are discussions about this brand, and I work a lot with Spain. That is why I have quite often some Astondor, second-hand Astondor, as an offer, and I think it is a very good brand with a good perspective, with a good future. And now you have this new model range, and I think that you are quite competitive. And I like Spanish shipyards, and actually historically Spain has a great capacity for the yacht industry. Not just civil ships, civil vessel, and naval, but I think you will have a good future if you have a good marketing in Russia. The potential.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. But we have to running already ahead, and we would like to back to the question of the ports and Marina Estrella and the sales manager Javier Candela are here. Ready?
Hello, you hear me now?
Yes. Okay.
Hi.
Take a view.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm Javier Candela. I'm CCO of Maria Estrella. First of all, I would like to thank ANEN and the team of NEVA and RUSBOATS in Russia for the organization of this meeting online. And I'm really happy to meet companies and professionals that want to share the same passion, the boats, and want to build business opportunities between Spain and Russia. Just to be very brief, we are a company that one of the biggest companies in Europe, probably in the boating market that handles all the different aspects like new boats, used boats, and service and charter. And we have just prepared a small video that will show you who we are and how we can help you and your customers.
Estrella is one of the biggest boating companies in Europe and the biggest in Spain. We have a huge online presence, as well as facilities in all the main ports in the Spanish coast and Balearics, with a professional team to help you and your customers with all our products and services. So, welcome on board. Marina Estrella offers the following brands and services. Our most exclusive brand is Benetti, for those looking for a fully custom mega yacht.
Azimuth yachts with the different ranges for each customer. Grande,
Flybridge,
Magellano, Atlantis, and S-Class.
And for those looking to sail with the wind, we offer the exclusive brand Hanse Yacht.
The comfortable and blue water sailboat Moody Yachts with a range from 41 to 54 feet. And on top of our sailboat range, the iconic Finnish brand Nautorswan for customers looking for boats up to 125 feet, including the Club Sound versions that are designed for the best regattas of the world. And for customers looking for multi-hulls, we offer Fontaine Pajot with two families of catamarans, motor and sail, from 40 feet to 67 feet. Our brokerage offer includes more than 300 boats of all types and sizes. The necessary system to find the best boat for each customer and a dedicated team ready to show it to you in person or online. In addition, we can manage all questions concerning the maintenance, financing, and servicing of the boat in the main Spanish ports. Our charter department will find the best options for you and your clients to discover and enjoy the Spanish coasts, with a portfolio of more than 600 boats of all types, from mega yachts to sailing bareboats in Spain and many other locations. And even we can help you to charter a racing boat. Marina Estrella organizes several events and shows during the season to be close to our partners and customers and enjoy incredible moments around our passion, the sea and the boats. In Marina Estrella, we want to be by your side.
So this is a bit of what we do, and we are just online, everybody, but I want to show you with you. This is real. We are in a port. This is Spain. This is Alicante. 20 degrees today. A bit cloudy, but this is really nice to share with you these moments. So many thanks for allowing us to participate in this event. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. But if we are bringing our computer and going outside in Expo Forum, I think you will become upset here. So it's nice to see so good pictures, but we have to remember where we are. Okay, thank you very much. And the next words, I suppose we are going to Massimo Chiodo, Astera Yachting Service. as a continuing the topic of the marinas. Yes, isn't it?
Correct.
Okay,
Thank you
perfect.
very much, Anastasia. And I would like to use the opportunity, by the way, to thank you and ANEN, and of course Nieva, по-русски. And I would like, if you don't mind, to say hello also to Sergei Pavlovich. Здравствуйте, Сергей Павлович. Сколько лет, сколько зим. Не знаю, слышит ли он там. Он там с нами сейчас. Я не вижу его.
I think that Sergei Pavlovich just living here, waiting the 2 hours your presentation because he knew a lot of names and
Extend him my best regards to Sergei Pavlovich, who I know personally. He's a very nice, splendid gentleman. Okay, so I'll continue in English, obviously, because of our friends from Spain and from Russia. So, first of all, let me share screen, and then we will have a couple of videos, which I think you have, right? So, Anastasia, can you hear me?
Yes, the video is starting now.
No, not the video. I am here now with the PowerPoint presentation.
Okay.
Can you see the PowerPoint presentation?
Probably you have to share it, your presentation by yourself.
Well, okay. So I'll do it again. Wait a minute. Sorry for that. Okay. Here. Share screen. I thought I already clicked it, but it was actually, I don't know why it didn't. All right. Now you should have it, right? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, perfect.
So, Anastasia, if you don't mind, the idea would be now to do it so that I will comment now this PowerPoint shortly, and then we will, in about a couple of minutes, and then you will have the video. I will continue during the video because the video will be 2 videos. They are less than 1 minute each, but at least you can see what is Ibiza all about. Okay. So
okay, just give to know what kind of video we have to start.
I'll give you the sign. Thank you. Спасибо. So first of all, as you can see, this is Ibiza. We are based in Ibiza, which is the island where I live already since 12 years. It's one fantastic island. A lot of friends from Russia came to visit me here. And in fact, it's a very splendid place. What we do is we sell yachts, we charter yachts, and we manage yachts. We have mostly foreign owners who are buying the yacht because they love the place, and then they keep the yacht here and we manage it for them. 50% of them like to have it chartered because this way they can basically keep their costs under control. So basically it's even producing some money. And also the boat is always ready to go condition. Of course, we have created a good system for charter. The majority of, like already before, other participants mentioned, the majority is they are foreign. Actually, Spanish customers, we have maybe 10%. 90% are foreign, including Russian. What we do here now is that we have also, we sell yachts. We have a dealership with Fjord and Vanquish. They are very classic day cruisers because Ibiza has a great advantage. We have a great destination because from here you go to Formentera, which is only 7 nautical miles away. It's a splendid way to go and to spend and to go to the beach restaurants, to enjoy life during the day. So that is a classic product. What we also do is that we provide this 360 degrees complete all-in-one yacht management. For our owners, that means that their yachts would be maintained generally. Also, all the issues related to legal, insurance, berth, charter, sales, whatever. This destination, as I told you, is very nowadays popular. And by the way, out of information which I received from ANEN and also from other sources, Ibiza nowadays is the most prominent charter destination in all Spain. These are our super yachts, which we charter. They are basically from, say, 80 to 165 feet. And we have, they are all based in Ibiza. And by the way, all the fleet of ours is based in Ibiza, because that is a very important factor, because the berths, there are not so many. In all Ibiza Island, we have 3,000 berths in four different marinas, and we actually 5 different marinas. And also we have 2 marinas in Formentera. But at the end of the day, there are only 3,000 berths. So it is very important to have a base from where you start and from when you also to go on shore. That is why our fleet is all Ibiza based. They are not coming over passing by, because that would be really difficult to get on shore. We also have a service for private jetting, with sometimes particularly for super yachts. And then I would like to say that before going to the last Spasiba za vнимание part, I would like you now, Anastasia, please, to put the video on. Okay, thank you. And I would like actually to speak on top if possible, because actually the music there is not so, if you can put it without music, is that possible?
So Roger, if you will continue to talking, the
Yes.
music will be loud. So we have to
You
choose
just
music or your voice.
unmute the music. Unmute the music of the video. You just show the video and I speak on it. Okay? Like Sottogrande.
We'll try.
Sottogrande video was done the same way.
Okay. Музыку на мьют. Yep, and here you go. Could you please close your presentation? Пожалуйста, заново запускаем.
Experience in Ibiza, you are using normally 2 types of vessels. One is a day cruiser, like this one, is a Fjord 40 open, for instance, and you go with that boat to classic issue is go to Formentera. You spend a whole day there, and then you come back before it gets dark, or eventually you can even see the sunset. You can see the transparent waters, the beautiful beaches, the restaurants over there, and that is the beauty of the day cruiser experience. Obviously, we also have the possibility to have catering on board, but to be honest with you, the majority of the people, they are just preferring to go and eat at the beach restaurant and then enjoy the day. You can now put the second video, please, on. Thank you. Now, this one you can see now already here, it's a super yacht. Obviously, with a super yacht, it's another issue. It's like having the possibility of eating on board. You can also, of course, go, the majority of our clients, they have, let's say, a 50-50 situation. They eat on board or they go to beach restaurants, but normally, of course, they would like to stay on board overnight. Whereas, obviously, at the day cruisers, they are not sleeping on board. We are having a lot of interest in also from Russia. I love Russia, and we have in our company we have 3 Russian speakers, except myself, which are even Russian, and so we will be very pleased to cooperate with you guys from Russia, particularly because we're looking for co-brokers, people who are producing. Now I'll share screen again. Thank you very much, Anastasia, for the video. And I'll share the screen, and I would like to say just the last words. So thank you very much. You can ask questions. You can contact us by email, by telephone. Мы будем очень рады вам ответить. So we would like to invite all Russians, because this ANEN organized event is both Spain, Russia, Russia, Spain. So I am sure that Ascondoa great boats would be sold very well in Russia. By the way, I know very well Jesus, so please extend my regards to him. Also, I can say that the Ibiza island is very popular among the many Russians, but for sure we can increase the cooperation between Spain and Russia this way too. Thank you very much. Спасибо за внимание.
Thank you very much, Massimo. The Astra yachting quite famous brand in Russia. We have some related connections. Okay, thank you very much. And of course, it's we have to always thinking about the combination of the sales and the post service, because of course, nothing going alone. So I would like to continue with the sales, and now we have two speakers. And the company Daevi, maybe I'm wrong. The Esther Astals here, ready?
Yes, hello.
Okay. Okay.
Continue. Okay. Just one moment. Let's share. I don't know if you can see the presentation. Can you see the presentation?
Yeah, we are seeing.
Yeah, okay. I was not sure.
Well, better probably if you're putting for the slideshow.
I don't have it because my marketing department has told me that it was it's not a PowerPoint, it's another program. I don't remember, Canvas or something like that, and it was difficult, and I have just this version.
Okay.
Okay. Well, добрый день, организаторам и всем участникам. Я попробую по-русски поговорить немножко. Hello, good morning. My name is Esther. I am in Sales and Export Department in Daevi. We are settled near Barcelona, a little on the north of Barcelona in Montornès del Vallès. And we are, we are not brokers or boat sellers. We are manufacturers of consumer products when it is necessary to make any refit or yacht paint work on the yacht. We are happy this year to celebrate our 13th anniversary as solvers for these temporary protection problems that maybe we can solve when a paint job is made on the yacht. We started not with the yacht industry. We started our activity in automotive car body paint shops, but maybe around 5 years ago, we adapted some points of our product to be more proper for yacht painting. So our main product is the roll of masking film with masking tape. This product is put on the surface of the boat just to protect the part of the boat that has not been painted or is already painted and cured, and it is necessary to protect while other jobs are made on the boat. Our products are present, or for many, we work usually with distributors in the port who sell the products to refit or paint service companies, or to the ports who has their own repairing teams. Or we, for example, we have near Barcelona, in Mataró or in Badalona, the skippers or the boat owners can buy little quantities to make some little reparations on their boats in the chandlery in Mataró or Badalona, for example. But we have also some distributors, mainly in the Mediterranean area, in the south of France or Greece, to provide the service companies who make painting works on super yachts or little boats. As we are specialists in products with for many accurate work, and especially are appreciated for big yachts, super yachts, which need perfect finish and brightness and all perfect. So, this is the main product we have. There is a little video in our website for the application, but it's very easy. It's unroll and stick and tie off. And this is another product we have, which is very well accepted, mainly for protect the deck, when to protect the boot floors inside the boat as well, because it is very easy, very light to use. Only one person can handle and cut easily to protect the deck while other carpentry work is made, or any working team needs to step on the deck with some tools, and it prevents from any damage on the deck. And and other products we have are for winter storage, or different solutions for different needs, always referring the protection of different surfaces as the hull, the deck, or other parts of the yacht. This is my contact and my LinkedIn link. And that's all. And this is my little presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, muchas gracias. So we have to hurry up. We are out for the 20 minutes already. So I would like to give the words to the Director Ausmar, Joan Vargas. Are you here?
Yes, hello, good morning.
Yes.
Do you hear me?
Okay, let's going ahead.
Yes, thank you. I am Victor Infiesta. I am not Juan Fargas. I am the export manager, and I talk in behalf of Juan Fargas, the CEO of this company. Okay. First of all, I want to thank you for this invitation. It's a pleasure. I think it's a very good opportunity to explain to all the people from Russia what we do, and we can what products we can sell, and what services we can offer. We are Spanish manufacturers of life raft branded Duarri. Duarri is the name of our brand. Okay, this company, our company, was founded in 1968. That means more than 50 years. So we have a lot of experience in safety products, selling and servicing safety products for the boats, okay? We sell and service not only life raft, but life jackets, fire extinguishers, pyrotechnics, EPIRBs, safety equipment in general, okay? In Spain, we give service through our network of 20 service stations. We control the whole country, islands, Balearic Islands, Canary Islands, so we can offer safety service to all the ship owners from Russia. If they need to service the life raft, the EPIRB, whatever product they need to service, we are ready to give service to everybody. Out of Spain, we have more than 100 service stations also able to give the service to our life raft. We are very strong in this moment through our dealer, for example, in USA, Portugal, Greece, Morocco, Mauritania, Turkey, Singapore, a long list of countries, Italy, Dubai, Egypt, many, many countries. But the world is very big, the world. And we still need distributors in other countries, like in Russia. We have, in this moment, our life raft homologated by the Russian register. And this is the most important to start business there. Now we need a distributor, somebody with many contacts with ship owners and very focused to sell and to service life raft. Our key product is the life raft for commercials and leisure boats. We have life raft from 4 persons to 100 persons, very big life raft. So we cover the whole range of life raft. Our clients are fishing boats, tugboats, military boats, and leisure boats, okay? And now you will see a video of our company. Thank you. Okay. Well,
thank you.
Thank
Would
you.
you like to continue or that's
No,
all?
just 1 minute. Just say goodbye.
Okay.
Just thank you for listening to me. I hope we can do many things together. And I just want to say that we are ready. And in Russia, we say "Mi gotovi." Thank you very much.
Мы готовы. Yeah, thank you. I think that's life raft. It's a very important product, and as soon as you have the RMRS register, it could be easier to find the distributor for you.
Yes, this
Okay.
is true.
Yeah, so please contact me or Daria. We'll have a look what to do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So we have only one speaker in our list, and it's very responsible how it's not easy to closing our meeting. So I would like to call Ignacio Porta, director of the Sport Nav company. Probably we will looking on the some
Okay,
sport
good morning
boards.
to everybody. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
My name is Fina Corrales, and I am representing today the Sport Nav and Recmar Group because Ignacio is not feeling very well. So I will substitute him. I hope you don't mind.
Good.
First of all, I want also to thank you all the participants to give us the opportunity to present a little of our company in this important presentation. I must point out that our product may not be as attractive as the big yachts, but is as important to the service that is worth to hear from us. Through this presentation, we will try to reveal why we could be a reliable supplier of the marine products that you might need to service your markets. I will share the presentation. Okay. As you see, we are Sportrat and Recmar, and our portfolio range from technologically advanced electronic devices to accessories and service parts totally compatible with the OEM engine brands.
Fina, no se ve.
¿No os veo? You don't see the screen?
No, no la vemos.
Sorry. I try again. What is failing here? I have practice. Sorry, eh? Compartir. Now?
Parece
Looks
que
like
sí.
it's running now.
Now?
Slowly.
Ahora sí, ahora sí.
Yeah.
Ahora sí, okay. Sorry, eh? We will start with the Sportnat division. As you can see, there are high technology and marine electric devices, and we also manufacture some products with our own Sportnat brand. You have media centers, speakers, communications, sport fishing, fish finders, etc. Here you have some pics and some pictures. The speakers, the fish finder, and the top seller, we have a new electric motor that is becoming a bestseller for fishing. And we go to the service parts Recmar. It's a company with more than 25 years of experience in the supply of marine products, parts, and accessories. We have a very professional team to solve in the shortest time all the technical questions or concerns you may need. Our engineers are continuously searching new products to our catalog. We offer 6 full catalogs with more than 30,000 different SKUs for marine products and parts. We have a very modern logistics system with 5,000 square meters. We follow a strict quality control process in our installations, and each new item is tested in our headquarters before the mass production. We submit them to extreme conditions to be sure that the quality and resistance is the right and the correct for the marine world. Through our Recmar brand, we are trying to offer our distributors the strength to be unique in the marine markets. And what is more important for us, we are environmental friendly. Here are our contacts, and to finish, we would like to share a video of our company and some of our products. You can put it Era.
The headquarters are located in Viladecans, less than 10 kilometers from both the Barcelona port and airport. We have modernized our logistical process in this unbeatable location with the objective of continuing to improve our services to our clients. The mini load is the main order preparation point. It can handle more than 18,000 references using a product-to-person system. This system allows us to prepare up to 34 orders at the same time. We considerably reduce the margin of error by controlling our warehousing system through advanced IT processes. A second automated warehouse is used for handling larger products. This warehouse has a height of 24 meters and has a capacity of almost 3,000 pallets. This innovative technology, combined with the professionalism of our team, allows us to be highly productive and operational. We manage to ship orders on the same day as they are received from our clients, guaranteeing a punctual and precise delivery.
Recambios Marinos nace en 1994 de la ilusión de crear mi propia empresa. Después de años trabajando en náutica deportiva, detecté una necesidad importante en el mercado, el recambio paralelo o aftermarket. Nuestras instalaciones han crecido y disponemos de la tecnología logística más avanzada. En Recambios Marinos, nuestro principal objetivo siempre ha sido ofrecer a nuestros clientes atención, eficacia y calidad. Gracias por habernos acompañado hasta aquí y esperamos seguir navegando con todos vosotros.
Okay, that's all. Thank you very much. I know the time is limited. Sorry for the technical problems, and we are at your disposal for any question you may place us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So I have to say some final words. I'm sorry. So thank you for your patience, for your interesting presentation. I know how the Russian love the Spain and the Spanish people, and how much attractive you are here when somebody said, "Oh, I'm going to Spain," because a lot of real estates, a lot of Russian people living there. And I think that's in this way we have a lot of opportunities for the cooperation. And so resuming our discussion, it's always a pleasure to have a face-to-face meeting, not just a video, just a presentation somewhere. And I will kindly ask on the first minutes of our meeting to show my email and my phone number, because if somebody from the live streaming, we have quite a lot of people, and there have some questions to you. I will also providing the all contact. I think that's our next step will be to have a one-to-one meeting also by Zoom, So give me know what kind of the audience you need globally. I'm already understanding what could be interesting. Yeah, I think the live meeting we will have on the NEVA exhibitions. I don't know, probably Russia will open the borders a bit earlier than Spain. And so you are welcome, and hopefully with the problem with the coronavirus we'll finish it soon. And yeah, so here you could see my mail. Можно, пожалуйста, на большой экран? I'm asking to the putting it for the large screen. Yeah, please typing me via WhatsApp or via mail, and I will share the all contacts and give the recommendation what we can. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your audience, for your presentation, and I'm looking forward for the cooperation and see our Spanish partner here, and probably see our Russian sailing team will coming to you soon. Thank you. The session is closing.